What's happening, YouTube? Welcome back to Nook's World. Before we hit the video today, like and subscribe to the channel. Please like and subscribe. If you want to help the channel out, that's what you can do for me. Just hit the like button, hit the share button, subscribe. Today we're gonna talk about something that everybody gonna go through next week. If you're living and breathing, the New Year. New Year's is coming up. The New Year is rolling around. 2021 is out. 2022 is in. And basically what we're gonna talk about is what are you gonna do different in the new year to improve yourself? What are you gonna do different? What goals are you gonna set? Are you gonna just make these New Year's resolutions that are not attainable, that you cannot reach? Or are you gonna make something that's attainable and you reach one and you move on to the next one and you move on to the next one and so forth? You know, with the new year ending, people tend to get depressed and think about all the stuff that they didn't do, all the stuff they wanted to do, all the people that passed, all the people that they were involved with, relationships that failed, jobs they got fired from, and everything. And people get a little depressed around this time of the year. But here to tell you, you don't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Start thinking positive, moving forward, thinking about what you want to do, what goals you want to set. Like I said, that are attainable and reach. If you want to get a job where you're making 80,000, 60,000, 50,000, and right now you're only making 30, set that as a goal. Set some things in order that you need to do. If you need to go back to school, do that. If you need to get more training in your field, do that. You know, it's never too late to educate yourself and move forward. You know, a lot of people sometimes think, man, I'm too old to go back to school. I'm 50 years old. Well, let me tell you something. It's never too late, partner. Never too late to better yourself. Never too late to turn a bad situation around into a good situation. You know, and people just need to realize that, you know, with a new year coming, that means everything behind you. Put all that garbage behind you and move forward. Clean slate. You know what I'm saying? Get things going. Start off fresh and don't worry about the bull job that was in 2021. You know, you just need to concentrate and focus on 2022 and all your goals, because they are obtainable and you can reach them. Success is right around the corner for anybody who want it, you know, including me. I'm pushing and pushing, and I'm not going to give up till I reach a certain goal. I set my standards high. Guess what? Till I reach them. I don't care how high they are, I'm going to reach them. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you got to do for yourself. You have to set yourself high enough goals where if you do fail, you still feel good about failing. And guess what? And you still high enough up there where the average person will be like, damn, you know, he failed at his goal, but look at what he done. It's kind of like saying, oh, I won the lottery, but I only won 5 million. It was 100 million, but I only got 5 million. That person's gonna be like, what? Who cares, bro? That's $5 million. That's how you should feel when you set your goals. If you don't quite reach the goal that you're reaching for, but you do get close enough, reach it where there's cushion there. That way, if you do, you know, you're not feeling so bad about not reaching. You know what I'm saying? That's number one. Number two is love and relationships. Love and relationships. People have so many problems with love and relationships. You want to know why? Because people themselves are not happy internally, and they're looking for somebody to make them happy, which is very, very, very dangerous. You can never deal with a person who is not happy internally, because no matter what you do, you're not going to make them happy in return. I don't care if you go spend $1 million or $1 billion on them. That's not going to make them happy, because they're not happy with themselves. People need to learn in today's society to make themselves happy and stop looking for others to validate them to make them happy. No matter what they do, no matter what you do for them, like I say, it's not going to make them happy. The relationship is not going to work because they're always going to be miserable. And as the old saying goes, misery loves what? Company, you know. So when you're out here and you're single, and you're looking for these relationships, you're searching for Mr. Right or Miss Right or whatnot, and you're going through and you're wondering why this ain't working, why this ain't working, why this person this, why this person that. Always look at the person and see if they're internally happy inside with themselves. See if they've set themselves goals to reach. and see if y'all are equally yoked and meshing. Because if you're not equally yoked and meshing, it's never going to work anyway. You know, that's a big thing in today's society. People not being happy internally and looking for somebody else to make them happy, which is not going to work. That's number two. So number one was the just, you know, the job and things like that I discussed. Number two was love and relationships. And the third point I want to touch on is just, you know, being a better person, being a better brother, being a better son, being a better father, being a better mother, being a better daughter, being a better auntie, just being a better you altogether. How can you focus on being a better you? What does that take? Being a better you takes you looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, damn, I am flawed. I'm not perfect. I do make mistakes. And I am just, you know, I am a person that needs help and therapy and healing, and any problems that I have, I need to lay them all out on the table and look at them for what they are and stop hiding things and pushing things under the rug and sweeping it under. It's like sweeping dirt under a rug. Keep sweeping enough that you can have a pile of dirt sitting up under the rug. That way somebody gonna walk and trip over it. You know what I'm saying? If you get what I'm saying. You have to work on being a better you, you know, and that takes you, like I said, looking in the mirror and being honest with yourself. You only know what you know about yourself. You only know what you're hiding. You only know what you are failing at and what you're weak at. Nobody else knows but you. You have to sit there and face the demon in your eyes and look in the mirror and say, damn, is that really me? Am I really on that path? Did I really say that? Did I really do that? Did I really lie to that person? Did I cheat? Did I steal? Am I thinking evil? Am I thinking revenge? That's what you have to do. You have to look at yourself in the mirror and tear yourself all the way down, inside out, and be honest with yourself. That's the only way you're going to be a better you, and lay all your cards out on the table and stop fronting and trying to be something else for Instagram, for Facebook, for anything, for TikTok. Tear all that off. Take all the jewelry off. Take all the expensive clothes off. Take everything down. Take the Jordans off and get bare bone and look at yourself for who you are inside. And that's the only way you're going to be honest. Because at the end of the day, it's only you and yourself looking at yourself in that mirror, knowing what's going on with you. You know, it's all good to get the likes and get the everything and stuff like that. But at the end of the night, you got to look yourself in the mirror and be honest with yourself. You know, and you know, be honest with yourself and know that you can improve. There's always room for improvement. Never think you cannot improve, because improvement is just, you know, it's a snap, just like that. Anybody can improve. Don't let nobody tell you can't, because you know you can work on something. You know what I'm saying? And it will get better. It will get better. Let me tell you. I worked on things and wonder why I've struggled here and struggled there and a lot of things in my life. But guess what? I keep kicking at the door until I knock it down. And that's what you have to do when you're trying to strip yourself down and just be totally honest with yourself about a lot of things in life. Don't sugarcoat nothing in your head. Don't tell yourself a lie. Go ahead and get it all out and know that sometimes it will hurt you to know that you have failed in a lot of things. But guess what? It's just right around the corner. All you have to do is revamp yourself, re-heal, and healing, self-healing. You have to self-heal. And that starts with being honest on the inside with yourself. You know, those are the three things I want to talk about going into the new year, guys. You know, love and relationships, jobs, and being a better you. That's, you know, three major things that you can look at going into 2022. And I guarantee if y'all focus on that, you will be a better person inside and out. And people will notice. People will notice. People will say, wow, she's walking different. He's walking different. You have a glow about you. you know, it's something unique about you. And you will succeed. You will succeed at everything that you try. Because, you know, like I said, success is just right around the corner for all of us. It's the next day for all of us. But you can't wait too late to try. And you can't wait too late to change. You can't wait too late to be honest with yourself. You have to be honest with yourself and know that it hurts. But guess what? Honesty is the key to everything. You will get through it. You just have to sit there and just go through it. You got to go through it to get to it. That's my saying. You have to go through it to get to it. Well, y'all have a good night. And I'm done talking now because I could go on for another 10, 15 minutes. I'll be dropping a little bit more content tomorrow, maybe on this subject. If y'all like what I'm talking about, let me know in the comment box. Y'all have a good night. Love you all.